All right, we're diving into the absolute explosion of wealth happening right now, and it's all centered on one company, Nvidia. We're going to break down how this single chipmaker isn't just powering a tech revolution, it's creating fortunes at a speed that is just mind-blowing.
So let's just start with this number, $5 trillion. Seriously, try to wrap your head around that for a second. This isn't just some abstract figure. It's the perfect way to understand the sheer scale of the AI boom we are living through right now.
And get this wasn't some slow, steady climb. Nope, Nvidia smashed through this historic milestone just 4 months. 4 months after hitting the $4 trillion mark. I mean, the speed here is just wow. And that acceleration, that's the engine driving the incredible personal fortunes we're about to get into.
Okay, so a number that big, how do you even make sense of it? Well, sometimes it helps to zoom in from this massive corporation to the guy right at the top. So let's take a look at what CEO Jensen Huang has been up to.
This is how much stock he's sold just since June of this year. Over $1 billion. For most companies, that would be headline news for a decade. But here, it's just one piece of a much, much bigger story.
Now, what's really fascinating is the timing. You can see the plan was put in place way back in March. But then, look at what happens between June and December. While these sales are going on, the stock just rockets up over 40%. This wasn't just good luck. It was like a perfect storm that just poured gasoline on the fire, massively boosting the value of his sale. And that billion-dollar sale? That's really just the tip of the iceberg. Jensen Huang is now the 9th wealthiest person on the entire planet. His net worth jumped by over $60 billion this year alone. And even after selling all that stock, he still owns a huge 3.5% of the company. It's just incredible.
But it's not just a one-man show at Nvidia. This AI boom has created this massive ripple effect all through the company's top ranks. Let's take a look at who we're calling the Nvidia 7.
So what's the magic number? It's 7. That's right, 7 billionaires, all minted inside Nvidia. To give you some context, that is a concentration of wealth in a single company that is, well, it's basically unheard of, all fueled by this crazy demand for their AI chips.
And here's the roster. Of course, you got Jensen Huang way up at the top, no surprise there. But look who else is on this list. We're talking directors, the chief financial officer, the head of sales. This shows that wealth isn't just being created at the very, very top. It's happening across the company's entire leadership team.
And what's so cool about this is you see the different stories behind the money. 3 of these people became billionaires just this year. And it's not just numbers on a screen either. You've got board member Mark Stevens, who's also a co-owner of the Golden State Warriors. And the newest billionaire of the bunch, Brooks Sewell, has been on the board since way back in 1997. Talk about playing the long game.
Okay, so let's zoom out again. Is this all just an Nvidia thing, or is there something bigger going on here? Let's see how this all fits into the bigger picture across the whole tech industry.
Just look at this leap. It is dramatic. In all of 2023, insiders sold less than $500 million worth of stock. This year, we're already over $2 billion. That's more than a 4 times increase, which tells you insiders are absolutely capitalizing on this historic stock run.
So the key thing to realize here is that even though Jensen Huang's numbers are huge, he's not alone in this. He's actually part of a much bigger trend of tech insiders cashing in on the AI boom, right alongside huge names like Jeff Bezos and Jayshree Ullal. So, what's the takeaway from all this? We've seen the insane valuation, the personal fortunes being made, the industry-wide sell-off. What does it all really mean? What's the big picture here?
I think this quote just nails it. While a lot of companies are riding the AI wave, what's happening at Nvidia is on a completely different planet. Creating 7 individual billionaires inside one company is, like the source says, a virtually unheard of feat.
And all of this leaves us with one final, really powerful question. We're watching a tech shift that is making fortunes faster than any industrial revolution before it. So as AI keeps creating this massive wealth, you have to wonder, what does that signal for our economy, for society, and really for the future of wealth itself? That's the big question to think about as this story keeps unfolding.